Hello everybody, and welcome to Winterfell in the Kingdom of the North, the land of the House of Stark. Through some unbelievable coincidence, I seem to have fallen through a wormhole into this medieval world of Game of Thrones. Fortuitously, while I happen to be holding my portable recording equipment, for I am here to reinvent the music of the Game of Thrones. But shh, I am not alone in these woods. There is evil abroad. Okay, I think I'll be able to hide behind this mossy tree here while writing the music for the very adventure in which I'm a part. This is all a bit weird, so I'm going to score the suspense, and hopefully not the action, but suspense that is my situation here, because moving about in these woods, what was that? Are all kinds of weird and threatening things. Let's set up the gear. The medieval 8 terabyte SSD with all the libraries on. The ancient M32 controller keyboard from Native Instruments. The sacred MacBook Pro. Oh my lord, what am I doing? Okay. This is not the easiest place in the world to do this. I'm on a hill. Oh, what? I think I'm going to need a mouse. Okay, look, I'll go with this. This is all right. Right. Okay. Let's get down to it. Right, what we're going to be doing, no internet connection. No. Really? We're in the medieval world of Game of Thrones. You don't get an internet connection. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're going to open up a little project. So those of you who take an interest in the world of film and television music and things like that will have noticed that there's been this tendency over the last few years to move away from straight sort of orchestral score towards a much more interesting hybrid model. And there was this real kind of seminal piece of work by Hans Zimmer called Dunkirk, which blended, you know, score with sound design and sound effects, and you couldn't tell where one started and the other ended. And that's really cool. So what I thought we might do on this little experiment here is to delve into that kind of world. So we'll add some, you know, we'll keep the original solo cello from Game of Thrones, but we'll also add some other stuff. Look, we've got, obviously, we're going to need some percussion. So, oh, that's coming out of there. Should be coming out of my headphones. Hang on. Headphones on, speakers off. That's better. Right. Okay, so what I've got is Damage from Heavyocity, which is my sort of go-to epic drums thing. We've got this new library called Symphonic Destruction, also from Heavyocity. What they've done is they've taken orchestral source material, real orchestral instruments, and then they've just done what Heavyocity do to things. And it comes out. So it sounds quite cool and quite otherworldly. Some of it sounds more like, let's try Crumbling Waves. Some of it sounds more like orchestral instruments than others, but it's certainly got that sort of gritty, organic thing. Yeah? Okay. What was that? Did you hear horses? I don't think it's the Pony Club. Okay, we better start scoring. We may not have long. Okay, let's start with something. What are we going to go for? Okay, what's this patch here? I put a couple of random patches in. Let's see what this one is. This is Warm Wavy Pad. Okay, let's start with that. Have we set a tempo yet? We haven't really got anything going yet. That cheery little no, wrong. I want a gritty. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to speed it up a bit because you never know what might happen. And okay, let's go for let's go 130. Okay, here we go. Right. Actually, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to just hold this. This is going to be a two-part suspense bit, at least two parts. And the first bit is this bit, but I'm going to leave that still, and then I'm going to use the other part to do this sort of dissonant walking about thing. I don't need to do everything with one. Okay, let's take it up to there. Now let's find another patch. I was playing around with one the other day called, not the hybrid sustains. It said trailer something and it had this big bram at the bottom, but the top end had this sort of shepherd's tone riser. No, where's it gone? Okay, let me just try. Crumbling waves. Okay, let me just, is that the one we just done? No, it's not. Okay, let me tell you what, let me find it. So here we go. It's, oh yeah, there it was, hang on. Trailer finale. Now, it's not this bottom bit, it's the top bit which I liked. But, well, that. So what happens if we layer that over the top of that first bit? Are we going to get something which sounds tense and interesting? Not quite, it's coming in too soon. It'll be good, but it's not right yet. That's what I'll use it for. I'll stick it later, just when we're about to kick off into something else. Well, maybe it won't kick off into something. Maybe there's nothing else going on around here. It's a bit too horror. No, come on, get me. Let's go with something along these lines. Let's see what happens. Okay. What are we going to add to this? Where I think that's just got a bit too. Oh, look, I've got this viola da gamba, which is from Ben Osterhaus, which I really. Okay, yeah. So mixing some of the sound design stuff with this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that's quite good. I want to find that. Where was that? That shepherd's tone thing. Let's just use a subtle bit of it. It was a bit too much before, wasn't it? Here we go. Let's. Right, 11. Look, shh, look over there. Look. Oh, it is all going to kick off. I feared it might. Okay, now we've got to kick off with the music. Right. Okay, so we're going to introduce the percussion now. We're going to have a big kind of roll thing. That's it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Ready? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. that does nicely. Do another one of those. Okay, now we need something which is going to kick off. Oh, yes. That'll do nicely. What's that one called? Low blow. Okay, it is a low blow. Let's see. Okay, get ready, boys. Ready to go into battle? Yeah, yeah, good. Glad to hear it. Here we go. Okay, let's get this going. Upper minor third. Okay. So far so good. Right, I'm gonna just bounce that. Render in place, there we go. Seemed to work. Okay, right, so we've got some tension, we've got a little start to a piece of action. We now need to add more to the action. We're gonna get this, let's get another layer of, I think these drums have got to keep going as well. So we're going to render those as well and loop those. Right. So we're going to, then we're going to go doop, 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 doop. Okay, back to the beginning. Here we go. Okay, let's get some, I want to get some extra acoustic stuff in here. Pattern strings, that'll do. Let's get some pattern strings going. We'll go for, what we got? Tell you what, no, let's just go for straight 16s. Let's clear all, there we go, clear, 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 go on. Maybe it's there, that's the one. There, let's have that in. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Right, how long are we going to leave it before we go into that? Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I couldn't hear that happening. It is in there, it is in there. Okay, I tell you what, let's just render it out and then turn it up, because I think, I don't want it to sound too bashy. I quite like it sounding quite soft, but we obviously need to hear it in the mix. Then we're going to put top line on this in a minute. Let's see how this goes. You see, you could I mean, we're obviously using Symphonic Destruction for Heavyocity, but you could take your own orchestral samples, put it through guitar pedals, and you'd come up with something really great. But it, you know, speaking from experience, it takes ages. I mean, it's really satisfying, but it does take ages. Okay, let's get another damage going. Because good as that is, I'd like to oh, these are doles, okay. Okay, this will work, this will work. That is not it, but this will work. Hang on. So let's go back to the beginning so I get some sense of space here. Right, here we go. Okay, there's more needed in here, obviously. Like, now we need something approaching a top. Now I want, this is hybrid, I want something else. I want something, let's go back to the main library. We're going to go for Bram designer. Should we try some of that? We could do with some Brams in here, I think, don't you? Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're in E, so I need to... bit Destructo Babe, isn't it? That's quite good. I quite like that one. Okay, let's go back. Right, mind out, boys. Here we go. Okay, let's take those and bounce them out. Then we can always move them around. Okay. I still want this top line somehow. I don't know if it's going to sound right. And that'll be a cello then. They don't really use it in the middle of battles like that though, do they? This is going to need an awful lot of balancing up because it's sounding very... Oh, let me just check. Let me just double check. It's not going completely balmy in the volume stakes. Ooh, it's a bit loud. Right, now all this is quite loud, so I can't really hear what I'm playing on the cello. Let's just give it a go. Okay, as they go into battle. Right, what we're going to do next is we're going to build a little climax and then we'll have a sad bit where they're all dead. Okay, let's do that. Shh. Oh no! The whole battle's kicking off now. Oh my God, oh, there's blood. Oh no! It's horrible, quick! I better score something horrible. Right, what else are we going to put in here? I want something which sounds like death. Really? Do you really want something which sounds... Honestly, Guy, you really, really think that's a good idea? Portato Fallout. Whoa. Okay. Might not sound like death. It's quite good, though. Okay. I was looking for a top line. You can hear that that was originally a brass sample, can't you? But oh yeah, this is nice. Shall we just do that? Shall we just do that and see if it's fun? Yeah, let's do that and see if it's fun. Here we go. Sorry, Ramin. You'd think I'd be able to get a simple tune right. I'm sorry, but there's people trying to chop my arms off and think, put that man's head down right now. I've told you once, I'm going to count to 3. If you haven't put it down, you've no idea where it's been. Put it down. Thank you. These warriors. Okay, that works, that works, that works. My battery's running out in every sense. Look, we're going to, oh dear, before it completely dies, we're going to have a little playthrough, okay, before I get chopped into tiny bits by these nutcases or eaten by these wolves. Back off, back off. No, I'm not interested. Go away. Okay, hang on. Right, so we start with Suspense. Turning off the click, actually, because the click is going to drive me bonkers. Don't die, computer. That'll do. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for your company. I better try and find my way back to the real world. And thank you to Heavyocity for the review copy of Symphonic Destruction, which I think is really good, really fun. You don't have to take it to the middle of Winterfell in order to get the best out of it, by the way. You can use it at home. If this is the kind of thing you think is fun, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.